If you seek solace from weariness through laughter, turn your attention to Carol Burnett, a renowned American comedian. Celebrated for The Carol Burnett Show from 1960 to 1970, Carol left an indelible mark on audiences with her irresistible talent for evoking laughter. Despite reaching the age of 90, glimpses of her humorous visage still occasionally grace the media. Yet beneath the surface of her comedic prowess lies an untold tale of sorrow, a facet of her life that continues to cast its haunting shadow. Journey with us as we delve into the depths of Carol's past and explore the contours of her present existence. Carol Burnett's journey began in the midst of the Great Depression, as she came into the world in 1933 in San Antonio, Texas. However, the challenging economic circumstances of the time prompted her parents, Joseph and Ina Louise Burnett, to seek a brighter future on the sun-soaked streets of Los Angeles. It was a decision that would significantly shape Burnett's early life. Shortly after Carol's birth, her parents embarked on their quest for a better life in Los Angeles, leaving the young Burnett in the care of her grandmother. The hope was that Hollywood would be the stage for their dreams to unfold, a place where success awaited them. Unfortunately, the narrative took a different turn, as her parents' marriage eventually succumbed to the pressures of life. In a candid interview with NPR, Burnett recounted the unfolding events of her early years. Her parents, Joseph and Ina, found themselves caught in the grip of financial struggles exacerbated by alcoholism. Joseph, described by Burnett as a good-natured drunk, battled with a drinking problem that hindered his ability to maintain stable employment. Consequently, the family faced the hardships of relying on government assistance to make ends meet. The year 1940 marked a pivotal moment for young Burnett, as circumstances forced her to leave her grandmother's care and join her mother, who had settled in Hollywood. The move was laden with the aspiration of a better life, but the challenges persisted. In her 2011 autobiography, This Time Together: Laughter and Reflection, Burnett delved into the complexities of her family dynamics. She painted a portrait of her father as a man grappling with alcoholism, preventing him from securing a steady job. This struggle cast a shadow over the Burnett family, creating an environment that necessitated external support for survival. While Burnett acknowledged the difficulties of her childhood, she maintained a resilient perspective. In a 1986 interview with UPI, she reflected on her past, noting that despite the hardships, there were others who faced even greater adversity. She described her childhood as not pleasant, but acknowledged that it wasn't the most miserable. Carol Burnett's early years were marked by the challenging dynamics of her parents' alcoholism. Even in her youth, she recognized the problematic nature of their drinking habits. In a 2018 interview with People, she revealed that she had initially shouldered the burden of responsibility, believing that if she tried hard enough, she could somehow convince her parents to give up their drinking. "I thought they could quit if they wanted to," she shared, reflecting the innocence and optimism of a child desperately wanting to mend her family. However, the weight of reality eventually sets in, leading to a profound realization that would shape Burnett's outlook on life. You can't fix it. This acknowledgement marked a turning point in her understanding of her parents' struggles with alcoholism, a realization that would later become a cornerstone of her advice to others facing similar challenges. In a video interview with actor-activist Marlo Thomas, Burnett offered valuable insights to children dealing with alcoholic parents. Her first piece of advice was a reassurance. First of all, it's not your fault. She empathized with the common misconception that children in such situations often blame themselves, wondering if their actions somehow caused the issues at home. Burnett's second piece of advice was a practical one, born from her own experiences. Seek support from organizations like Alateen. This offshoot of Alcoholics Anonymous and Al-Anon is specifically designed for teenagers dealing with the impact of a family member's alcoholism. According to Burnett, Alateen provides a supportive environment where individuals can learn to detach with love. The organization helps participants understand that they are not responsible for their parents' actions, nor can they single-handedly cure the problem. The concept of detaching with love emphasizes maintaining emotional distance from the effects of a loved one's addiction while still caring for them. Through her advocacy for Alateen, Burnett encouraged young individuals to prioritize their well-being and recognize that they cannot control or change their parents' behaviors. As Carol Burnett, her younger half-sister Chrissy, and their beloved grandmother Mabel White, affectionately known as Nanny, embarked on their journey to Los Angeles, their shared reality unfolded within the walls of a modest studio apartment located in a building dubbed the Hollywood Arms, as detailed by People magazine. This living arrangement, while humble, was a testament to the resilience of a family determined to weather the challenges of the time. Their circumstances, although marked by financial strain, were not unique in the context of the Great Depression. In an interview with UPI, Burnett reflected on the collective struggles of her community, emphasizing that their lives were not markedly different from those of their neighbors. The prevailing sentiment in their neighborhood was one of shared hardship, with most residents relying on relief programs for support. According to Burnett, the societal divide, as perceived through the eyes of a young girl, seemed starkly binary. Two kinds of people, us and the people in the movies. This worldview, shaped by the stark economic realities of the Depression era, highlighted the palpable contrast between the everyday struggles of her community and the glamorous lives portrayed on the silver screen. This stark division fueled Burnett's early perception of the world. Despite their financial constraints, Nanny, who played a central role in Burnett's life, had one indulgence: going to the movies. In interviews with Maclean's and People, Burnett fondly recounted how she and Nanny, even while on welfare, would save whatever money they could to enjoy the cinematic experience. This ritual not only provided a momentary escape from the challenges of their lives, but also left a lasting imprint on Burnett's young mind. In her words, those movie outings may have been what instilled in her the belief that everything's possible, and that one could find happiness. Nanny's influence extended beyond shared trips to the cinema. The ear-tug move, which became a signature gesture for Burnett, had a special significance rooted in their familial connection. On television, the ear-tug served as a heartwarming and personal greeting from Burnett to her grandmother. This iconic Burnettism became a symbol of their bond and a touching tribute to the woman who played a pivotal role in shaping the trajectory of Burnett's life. Carol. Burnett's path to success was paved with a series of fortuitous events, demonstrating the profound impact that acts of kindness and generosity can have on an individual's journey. After graduating from high school, Burnett faced the disappointment of being accepted to UCLA, but lacking the financial means to pay the $50 tuition. In a twist of fate, an unexpected envelope arrived in her mailbox, containing the exact amount needed to cover her tuition. To this day, Burnett remains unaware of the identity of the mysterious benefactor who changed the course of her life. Reflecting on this moment, she expressed her gratitude to People, stating, "I still don't know who it was." This serendipitous intervention opened the doors to higher education for Burnett, laying the foundation for her future endeavors. While at UCLA, Burnett discovered her passion for theater, setting the stage for her aspirations to reach Broadway. However, financial constraints continued to pose challenges. Another turning point occurred after a performance with her fellow students when a couple approached her. This husband and wife, moved by her talent, offered Burnett and her boyfriend interest-free loans of $1,000 each to support their move to New York City. The generous gesture came with conditions that reflected a deep sense of paying it forward. The couple asked for repayment within 5 years, a commitment to assist other struggling young performers once they found success, and, perhaps most significantly, a vow of secrecy regarding the benefactor's identity. In an interview with People, Burnett shared the motivation behind this philanthropy, revealing that the anonymous donor had himself received help starting his life in the country and was now passing on that support to others. This act of kindness not only alleviated Burnett's financial concerns, but also instilled in her a sense of responsibility to help others in the future. The conditions set by the generous couple became a guiding principle in Burnett's life, shaping her commitment to supporting aspiring performers as she herself had been supported. A pivotal moment in her life occurred when she lost both of her parents at the young age of 46. A period when she herself was still a young woman. Reflecting on this difficult chapter, Burnett shared with UPI that it took time for her to come to terms with the realization that her parents' alcoholism was not her fault, acknowledging, "I didn't cause it." In her autobiography, This Time Together, Laughter and Reflection, Burnett vividly recounted the emotional farewell she had with her father before embarking on her journey to New York City to pursue her dreams in showbiz. She described visiting him in a cot in a charity hospital where he suffered from tuberculosis exacerbated by years of alcohol abuse. Despite the hardships, her father expressed a poignant wish to save him a ticket for her first Broadway show. Tragically, he passed away shortly after her arrival in New York, never witnessing his daughter's eventual triumphs on the Broadway stage and beyond. Upon reaching the bustling streets of the Big Apple, success swiftly found its way to Burnett. According to People magazine, her talent and charisma soon caught the attention of the entertainment industry. She secured a notable role on TV's The Gary Moore Show, showcasing her comedic prowess and paving the way for even greater opportunities. One of the defining moments in Burnett's career came with the lead role in the Broadway hit Once Upon a Mattress. This theatrical success marked a significant milestone in her rise to stardom, showcasing her versatility and establishing her as a force to be reckoned with in the entertainment world. CBS recognized Burnett's immense talent and potential, leading to an unprecedented deal that would shape television history. The network signed her to a groundbreaking agreement that paved the way for the Carol Burnett Show. This iconic variety and sketch comedy show, which debuted in 1967, would go on to become a cultural phenomenon, earning widespread acclaim and numerous accolades. Carol Burnett's connection with her mother, Ina Louise Burnett, went beyond the familial bond. It extended into the realm of her creative endeavors. Ina Louise, an aspiring writer who never achieved the success she believed she deserved, left an indelible mark on her daughter's work, notably through the enduring character of Eunice in The Carol Burnett Show. In an interview with UPI, Burnett revealed the depth of this influence, sharing that she infused elements of her mother's personality into the character of Eunice. Despite the lack of physical and vocal resemblance between Ina Louise and Eunice, they shared a common philosophical outlook characterized by sentiments of if only, I could have, and I should have. Eunice and her mother both carried the weight of unfulfilled dreams, a theme that became central to the character of Eunice. The Eunice sketches, as described by Burnett in an NPR interview, struck a delicate balance between tragedy and comedy. Eunice, a character with aspirations of becoming somebody, became a vessel for exploring the complexities of unfulfilled dreams and aspirations. Burnett recalled a particular sketch in which Eunice, driven by dreams of Hollywood stardom, auditions for the wacky 1970s TV talent competition, The Gong Show. In a poignant twist, Eunice's dreams are abruptly shattered as she is gonged off the stage before even uttering 3 notes. Describing the sketch as a heavy piece, Burnett acknowledged the inherent tragedy within the comedic context of The Gong Show. The character of Eunice served as a canvas for exploring the human experience of aspiring for greatness and encountering the harsh realities of unattained dreams. In an interview with ABC News, Burnett candidly shared that, behind the scenes, she grappled with the strains of a failing marriage and the heartbreaking reality that her daughter, Carrie Hamilton, had succumbed to a serious addiction to drugs and alcohol by the tender age of 13. The weight of her daughter's struggles bore heavily on Burnett, who, in a moment of deep introspection, shouldered the blame for Carrie's descent into substance abuse. In her own words, Burnett questioned herself, wondering if there were signs she had missed, cues she should have noticed, or if she had somehow failed to provide the strength her daughter needed. The anguish of a mother grappling with the turmoil unfolding in her family life paralleled the external success Burnett was experiencing in her professional realm. Burnett's journey through this challenging period found expression in her book, Carrie and Me, a mother-daughter love story. In an excerpt shared by E.T., she recounted the heart-wrenching process of checking Carrie into multiple treatment facilities in a desperate attempt to combat the grips of addiction. The narrative unfolded as a poignant exploration of a mother's unwavering love and determination to help her daughter find her way back from the brink. Acknowledging the severity of the situation, Burnett took decisive action by sending Carrie to rehab. The road to recovery was fraught with challenges, but, as Burnett revealed in an interview with People, Carrie achieved sobriety at the age of 17. The journey, marked by multiple rehab attempts and the inherent strain on their relationship, was a testament to the lengths a mother would go to in order to save her child. Burnett's decision to place her daughter in a third rehab facility, despite the inevitable strain it placed on their relationship, spoke volumes about the complexity of maternal love. In her own words, she concluded that she had to love her enough to let her hate me. This profound statement encapsulated the difficult choices and sacrifices made by Burnett as a mother, striving to navigate the turbulent waters of addiction and recovery. The period following Carrie Hamilton's journey to sobriety became a poignant chapter of bonding and collaboration between mother and daughter, Carol Burnett shared with People. With newfound closeness, they not only worked together but co-wrote a play, marking a creative collaboration that extended across 3 shows. As they navigated the intricacies of their evolving relationship, Hamilton pursued her own career as an actor and writer, accumulating screen credits in notable TV series such as Fame and Beverly Hills 90210. She also secured a starring role in the feature film Tokyo Pop, establishing herself as a talented force in the entertainment industry. The culmination of their artistic partnership was a play that held deep personal significance. Collaborating on an adaptation of Burnett's memoir, One More Time, they created Hollywood Arms. The play, which premiered at the Goodman Theater in Chicago in the spring of 2002, delved into Burnett's upbringing in her grandmother's studio apartment. It was a project that encapsulated their shared experiences and reflected the profound connection they had forged. However, tragedy struck before the play's premiere. In January 2002, Carrie Hamilton received a devastating diagnosis of lung cancer. Despite her valiant battle, she passed away at the age of 38, casting a shadow over what should have been a celebratory moment in their creative partnership. In the wake of her daughter's passing, Burnett found solace and inspiration in the valuable lesson Carrie imparted during her final days. In an interview with Fox News, Burnett shared a poignant insight into her daughter's approach to life. A nurse had approached Burnett in the hospital, revealing that Carrie brought cheerfulness to those who entered her room. When asked about her upbeat attitude, Carrie responded with profound simplicity. "Every day I wake up and decide today I'm going to love my life." Her first marriage took place when she was still in her 20s, tying the knot with college sweetheart Don Saroyan, who shared her aspirations in the world of acting. However, according to a review of the book Loving Till It Hurts, The Complete Life and Career of Carol Burnett. In the Chicago Tribune, the marriage eventually unraveled because Burnett became so obsessed with her burgeoning career that she soon had little time for anything else. This early experience reflected the challenges of balancing personal relationships with the demands of a flourishing career. Her second marriage, to Joe Hamilton, was intertwined with her professional life, as he served as the executive producer on The Carol Burnett Show. The collaborative nature of their work on the hit TV series was not without its toll. In 1982, after 19 years of marriage and the shared experience of raising 3 children, Burnett and Hamilton announced their separation. The divorce was finalized later that year, and Hamilton passed away in 1991. Undeterred by the challenges of her previous marriages, Burnett embarked on a new chapter in 2001 when she married drummer Brian Miller. Despite the significant age difference, he was more than 20 years younger, the union proved to be a solid and enduring one. Speaking to People in 2010, Burnett highlighted the evolving nature of their relationship as they aged. She remarked, "As we get older, the gap between our ages narrows," emphasizing that the ability to communicate and connect transcends age differences. In doing so, Burnett found a lasting and fulfilling partnership that complemented her later years. As of April 2022, Carol Burnett celebrated her remarkable 89th birthday, marking a life that has spanned nearly 9 decades, filled with triumphs, challenges, and enduring friendships. Living to such a venerable age has meant bidding farewell to many dear friends, particularly several beloved co-stars from The Carol Burnett Show. The first cast member from the iconic variety and sketch comedy show to pass away was Harvey Korman in 2008 at the age of 81. In a statement provided to CBS News, Burnett expressed her devastation at the loss of Korman, emphasizing the deep affection she held for him. Her assistant conveyed that she loved Harvey very much, underscoring the profound impact he had on her life and career. More than a decade later, in 2019, another beloved co-star bid farewell to the world. Tim Conway, legendary for his ability to induce laughter among the cast, passed away at the age of 85. Burnett, deeply saddened by the news, issued a heartfelt statement obtained by Deadline. She described Conway as one in a million, highlighting not only his brilliance as a comedian, but also his warmth as a human being. The cherished memories they created together, both on and off the screen, were a testament to the enduring bond they shared. The following year brought another loss to the Carol Burnett Show family with the passing of Lyle Waggoner at the age of 84. Having spent 7 years on the show, Waggoner left an indelible mark with his talent, humor, and kindness. In a statement to People, Burnett reflected on Waggoner's qualities, noting that he was not only funny and multi-talented, but, above all, a loving friend. His absence was keenly felt, leaving a void in the hearts of those who had the privilege of working alongside him. Closing out the year 2021 brought the departure of another cherished friend and co-star, Betty White. While making multiple appearances on The Carol Burnett Show, White endeared herself to audiences with her humor and charisma. Burnett shared her love for White in an Instagram post, expressing deep sorrow at the loss. Describing Betty White as one in a million, Burnett acknowledged the irreplaceable nature of her friend's spirit and the profound impact she had on the world. The challenges surrounding substance abuse extended beyond Carol Burnett's late daughter, Carrie Hamilton, as her daughter Erin. Hamilton also faced struggles, bringing a new set of difficulties to the family. In August 2020, legal documents revealed that Burnett had filed for temporary legal guardianship of her grandson, Dylan, who was then 13 years old. According to The Blast, Burnett expressed concerns about her daughter Erin's well-being, alleging that Erin had threatened suicide. Faced with these circumstances, the family sought assistance from the LAPD to conduct a wellness check. In a statement to People, Burnett shed light on the family's decision to pursue legal guardianship, citing Aaron's ongoing challenges with addiction and other issues impacting their immediate family dynamic. Burnett and her husband, Brian Miller, expressed their hope that the legal guardianship would pave the way for recovery and normalization. During this challenging time, Burnett requested privacy to allow the process of recovery to unfold. On September 1st, a judge granted Burnett's request for temporary legal guardianship, as reported by Entertainment Weekly. The court found sufficient evidence to support the decision, and the order was set to remain in effect until January 2021. The legal intervention underscored the gravity of the situation and the family's commitment to ensuring the well-being of Dylan amid challenging circumstances. In a subsequent development, according to a May 2022 report from Radar Online, Burnett took another step in her pursuit of ensuring Dylan's welfare. She asked a judge to appoint Jody Montgomery as Dylan's guardian. Montgomery, known for her previous role as Britney Spears' conservator, would potentially play a pivotal role in Dylan's life. The judge reportedly approved Burnett's request, signaling a continued commitment to providing stability and support for Dylan. What do you think about Carol Burnett's later life and sad experiences? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.